Afternoon. This is Nita and Miss Panda. She's over there checking out the hoop house with the timepiece garden. Kitty did not come back with us. He might come back and visit us later. You know, supervisor in training. Sometimes they just kind of skate off and do their own thing. You know that the chickens will be back here as soon as they hear me turn the music on. So I'm going to put this garden to bed. You know, stuff that I can take down and take to compost is going to compost. It's blowing off leaves because I got a lot of leaves on the line. I'm also going to take the DR trimmer and do the last trim all the way around the outside of the fence. So as stuff dies back, it's not leaning over last minute on the electric fence type thing. You know, taking down my tripods because they don't need to be blown over type stuff. And then isn't this such a pretty hoop tunnel? It is still my Alice in Wonderland tunnel, you know. All right, so this is again the first side I started well before the storm. Some of them are doing awesome. Some of them are still kind of hanging out a little slow. Awesome again. The tomato plant is still hanging on. And then this is the new side that I planted the seeds the day before our deep freeze. And again, you can tell where it didn't hurt anybody. That's a row. That's a row. It's the start of the third row in the back, you know. Same thing with that one. You can see the rows and you can see 1, 2, 3 rows back there. Some of them are doing well. Some of them like this one, it's like, I don't know. Those might all be weeds. We'll see. You know, they'll take their time. They'll come up or I'll plant something different. All right, having said that, what's that leave? That leaves everything out here. I've got, you know, the nicotinas have just completely gone over. Let's clean this mess up, clean it out. I still have lots of leaves to fall, but I can blow out what's in here now because there's enough leaves gathered in the corner that even if I turn the fence on, it's not, well, hello, chickens. Even if I turn the fence on, it's just going to ground out. So let me go see if I can find some tomatoes for the chickens and then get busy and get to work. Talk to you in a few. That's what a clean bed looks like. That's what a bed looks like that I haven't touched yet. Lots of stuff. No stuff. Kind of. Lots of stuff for the compost pile. All right, so this is where the Natapino and Anaheim peppers were in this run. The yellow zinnias were here, and you can see where I've just laid a whole bunch of blossoms down because I want them to reseed. Because again, this is a mini orchard. It is not the annual garden. The orchard just got the benefit of me having annuals in here because that way I was out here, you know, every other day kind of thing. Long term, the trees will take care of themselves. You know, I don't need to be out here every day. So anyway, cleaning stuff up. You can see where there's not a lot of leaf on the walkway because I'm putting it in the beds. I will do the same thing with all of this leaf. That way it leaf mulches. And that leaf mulch will happen under the plastic. I will be laying plastic. I did not get out here soon enough in the season to plant a cover crop like clover. Just how this year went for me. Last year at the beginning of the season I was late. This year it's the end of the season that I'm running late. So I have black plastic down. I'll have another piece here. I will not cover where the tree roots are because that's where the daffodils and the onions are, and I need them to do their natural thing. So it'll go up to about the wood with black plastic to keep weeds and stuff down for the winter, but it won't go all the way. Yeah. And then any peppers that fell off that I missed. I don't know if you can see it. There he is. Those will get picked up and go to the compost. There's another pepper over there. Same thing. I'll stick those into compost. But that's what it kind of looks like. I'll lay another big piece here. Got to pull these out still. I'll lay the A-frame down kind of to help hold the plastic in place, and then go get some more of my my spacer boards. The spacer boards just hold the plastic down. I don't want to tack it down because it's coming off next year. Alrighty, so again, that's what it looks like. You can see where the next one has not been done at all. It's still a mess, you know, from where the freeze happened. So let me go on and get busy. Just figured I'd show you at the end it'll look like that with 2 trees. I know the chicken's already over here going, got more tomatoes? Nope. Those are done. So, y'all have an awesome day. And we will talk to you later. Supervisor approved. The row is done. Yep. Again, spacer boards, just holding down the fabric. The 2 little A-frames that used to have the peppers on them. That row has been put to bed. Now I will blow off leaves before I leave today, but you can see where that aisle is really clear because again I was putting the leaves under the black plastic for mulch. I'll do the same thing on this side. I will clear. Now like the tomatoes, all that's got to get picked up and go in the cart. It's got to go to the compost pile. That's how the tomato in the bucket there probably got planted, is it didn't deteriorate in the compost pile, but it's all good. I'm probably going to start this row first. I need to go ahead and get rid of the mouse melons there at the end and put that end of that end of the row to bed, and then this row is actually done as well. I never got to a point where I was able to add extra dirt from the hill into these, so it's still something I have to do. So it's the mouse melon, remove the hose, and this side is done. So I'll probably do this one next. And just kind of, work my way down. Put him to bed. Am I going to get the whole garden done today? No, of course not. Elderberries are still green. It'll be, January, February before I cut them back 6 inches. And take all the stems there and cut them into 1-inch squares, and that way they make their own mulch. So, lots to do still. This row's next. Talk to you in a few. Among the other things, the part that's bad about falling back is my son goes behind the mountain. It's only 20 to 4. Now, it's a warm day. I plan on working. I am not done. But, when we have a colder day, 4 o'clock, 4:30, I'm done because the sun will be behind the mountain. So, having said that, this row is done. This row is done. What you see in the middle is the wood pieces that I had stuff trellising up over on this side. The front half of this is done. I'm gonna leave the marigolds there and let them seed. Yes, gorilla cart full of tomato. Gotta go empty it. I'm not done clearing tomato off the A-frame yet. Huh. And you can see all the green ones all across the bottom. I'm walking on them. They're everywhere. And it's just because we had the freeze. Had we not had the freeze, I'd have had tomatoes on Thanksgiving. All right, let me go. There's the supervisor. She's checking it out. Zoom out. There we go. So, I know Mommy's cleaning, huh? She's really happy with herself. She just killed them all. I'm happy with her too. So I'm gonna leave the marigolds there. I'm gonna let them seed. Got Thai garlic there that will stay as is. Yeah. I'm gonna go empty the cart because it's twice as high as the cart is, and I still have plenty to do. So we'll go empty that, come back, clear this side, plastic this. But since I might have to do that one tomorrow after my appointments, I have appointments, errands all day again tomorrow. So we'll see. But I will get this side done today. So let me go, and I'll talk to you in a few. Somebody's deer hunting already up over the hill. Pandas all. I hear them, Mom. All right, done but not done. First row looks good. Next row looks good. So when I started, the A-frame with the tomato was clear. I've not cleared the ground yet. There's a whole bunch of, tomatoes that have fallen. And I don't want to rake it all up because I've got wood chips in there. I don't want to lose my wood chips. So I know that I'm not planting specifically tomatoes here. Next year becomes the orchard full time. So I might just leave those tomato seeds there and put black plastic on it and leave black plastic on it. That way, even if the seeds try and grow next year, it'll just kill them off. And that's what I'm thinking. Again, I've lost light. It never shows up as dark as it is on the phone. I know that. But I also forgot the screwdriver, so I need to take this off so I can take the 2 A-frame pieces off, get my bars off, and go put these up by the shed and use them again next year. And then having said that, lessons learned. The straight bar here was awesome. I need to find something, I don't know if you've ever done a gate where you actually put a wire at the top and then you bring it down at an angle to the bottom of this side and then do the opposite on the other side. So it would start up top here and go down that way. Because it still wants to move. It's always wanted to move. And as the tomatoes got heavy, it leaned. And you can see on that one, where it's not straight up, it leans. You know, and basically it's the same thing. The A-frame works, but I need left-right support, not just a straight bar. So it's okay, you know, life is still awesome. I just gotta use the screws, take this bar off, take those off, you know, that way I can put it away. I've already got black plastic. I do not have enough black plastic for everybody. I will get this one done. I've got some stuff sitting over there at the bottom of the peach that will go here. I do not have enough black plastic for the back row. So I figured I was gonna have to buy some more. It's been I've been on property now 4 years, so yeah, I need some black plastic. I've used up or destroyed or, you know, cut or whatever, all that I have. Yeah. So anyway, let me get on. I'm gonna go ahead and take that piece of black plastic and I'm gonna lay it just kind of here. It's not gonna be down permanent, but I'm gonna lay it there. And then I wanna finish blowing off the fence. I've already done the backside here, so when I turn it on tonight, it'll work. But I've not done the upper corners, and it's full of leaves. That'll ground out the fence, and then I'll have deer in here everywhere. So yeah, gotta take care of that. So piece of plastic, leaves, and then I got the last of the tomatoes to go jump in the compost, put all the tools away. So I'm not done, but I'm done. You know, got stuff to do, so I'm done with the beds for right now. Hopefully I get my appointments done early enough where I can come back and work out of here again tomorrow. Because the day after that it's supposed to rain. And I'd like to have the beds done, you know? Because that way the bottom half of the garden is in bed, buckets are done, and it just becomes the top half. And that can take a while. Elderberries are still green. I'll cut them and mulch them down. Not time to do that yet. So, anyway, lots to do. Let me go on and get done. Miss Panda and I. Talk to you later.